Oh, look at this week's second chance pet. What a cutie. A very special guy named Mosey. We're told this 3-year-old pit bull mix pup is special in a couple of ways. He is exceptionally sweet, and he is also deaf.
Yes, so joining us live now to introduce us to Mosey and tell us what kind of family he needs is Sam Ellingson, of course, with the Humane Society for Southwest Washington. Good morning, good to see you again.
Hey, good morning. Thank you for having us on.
Absolutely. So tell us about Mosey. He arrived as a stray, but he is deaf. So what does a family that's looking to adopt him may need to know?
Yeah, and I feel like this may be he's such a special dog. He's such a sweet dog, and I feel like at this point, I'm almost ready to adopt him myself because he's such a great little guy. But he is, like you said, he is deaf, and so it's really hard to know for sure if he can hear a little bit of stuff or nothing at all. Some of our staff have suggested that sometimes when he hears really high-pitched sounds, he does sort of try to identify where it is. But I can confirm just from my own experience this morning, he definitely either doesn't care what I'm talking about or can't hear what I'm talking about because there's nothing. And so when we talk about having a deaf dog at home, really what we want to do for that dog is you're going to treat them like any other dog you might have at home, essentially. So when you're playing with them, when you're walking them, when you're just hanging out with them, you still want to look them in the face, talk to them while you're doing all these things. And because what that does for them is we're still interacting with them in a lot of ways that they're going to identify with, right? And so we still want to have the same socialization, the same engagement, the same interaction with those dogs. But for Mosey, because he's deaf, we also want to make sure that we're really safe and really careful about where he's going and what he's doing. Because if he is, if you're out on a walk with him and you need to call him back, you want to make sure he's on a leash, right? So you can keep him under control. You want to make sure that you always remember you're not going to be able to call his name and have him come back if he starts running for something that's not safe for him, right? So he's not going to need anything special in his new home. He's just going to need a family who's really sort of diligent about the spaces that he's going into and how they're working with him, where they're taking him, all of those kind of things.
Okay, and has that awareness and sets him up so that he's in a safe environment.
Yeah.
As far as what that home life looks like, is he good with kids or other dogs or cats? What have you seen?
So as far as we know, I mean, this dog is just great with everything, right? To be totally honest with you, he's really, really great. We don't have any reason to believe he wouldn't be great with other dogs. He is super gentle and very calm as well. So we suspect he would be okay with cats in the home also. He doesn't have any kid restrictions on him. So we think he could go to a home with younger kids as well. Now, the only thing we want people to remember, specifically with kids, when you do have a deaf dog, when he's doing things like eating, sleeping, all of those kind of things where we really don't want to wake a dog up, it's going to be important to try to give some different cues in order to let him know that you're there, right? So, for example, if a dog is taking a nap and a kid comes running up, dogs who can hear are going to hear. He's got a really good itchy spot right there.
Oh, yeah. There's that
dogs
leg.
there we go. There we go. Dogs who can hear are going to hear that kid running up and they're going to wake up, right? Dogs who can't hear are not going to hear that kid running up. And so if they run up and put their hands on him, there's always going to be a likelihood that they're going to scare that dog, they're going to startle him, and we never want that to happen. So there are other ways that they can kind of manage those interactions. But Mosey is such a gentleman and he's such a friendly, sweet guy that we don't think he'd have any problem going into a home with kids.
Oh, that's great.
He looks so sweet. He's like, as long as I'm within arm's distance of a good pet, a little scratch.
Yeah.
He looks pretty.
And he's getting plenty of treats this morning too. So we're hitting all the right buttons, I guess, for this guy today.
Oh, that's great. Well, he does seem super, super sweet, which is great news. Just few extra precautions, obviously, again, he's not able to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does sound like he's deaf, Sam. I don't think he's ignoring you.
Yeah, I think it's true. And also, I mean, when I went in to get him this morning, he was sleeping in his kennel. And so when we go in the mornings to go for walks, everybody's really excited to get out, right? So the dogs will start barking because they're all ready to go. And Mosey was just being sweet little Mosey sleeping in his kennel. So he couldn't hear me. He couldn't hear the other dogs or anything. But no, he's a really sweet guy. I think he's going to make some family really happy.
Well,
awesome.
Great. We hope we can find him this morning.
Yeah, absolutely. Sam, always great to see you. Thanks again for introducing us to Mosey. And if you don't adopt him, I'm sure he finds his forever home here soon.
Let's hope so, because I don't need another dog.
All right, thanks, Sam. And if you want to meet him, if you want to meet Mosey and the other dogs they have up for adoption, you can always, as always, go to their website. That's hssw.org.
I know it's dangerous, these segments. I'm like, I don't need a second dog. I don't need a second dog.
I know.
Every week, I don't need it.
But then they're so sweet like
They're
that
so
that it
cute.
makes you think about it. All